York. Unique New York. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So today I want to share with you guys some more of my current favorites. Just so happens that this is at the end of April, so I'm going to be like referring to it as my April favorites, but it is just another installment in my current favorites that I've been doing so far in 2018 and really enjoying. I have a lot of stuff to talk about. I don't know how this is happening. I feel like I've been buying a lot of things. A lot of things happened this month. I have a lot of things to share with you guys, products, but also like milestones in my life. So I guess I'll just start with that. I've been doing a lot of like self-reflection this month because April was the month of my birthday. On the 12th of April, I turned 23, which is very exciting. And I had an amazing birthday, and it was just like an overall really great celebration of getting older and growing up and all that jazz. But I also finished my last semester of university and my undergraduate degree, and I just feel like it's very surreal, and I'm still just like, I'm waiting for the official letter being like, yes, you graduated, so I like don't want to get too excited about it. That's really crazy. It feels very surreal. And so those were like two big things that happened to me this month that have sort of, yeah, just been really exciting and really awesome. So April is always a struggle because it's super busy with work and school and my birthday all kind of come in and get really busy right at once. I'm gonna first talk about my new obsession, my new leggings for yoga. I really feel like these would be great for any activity, but I don't want to say that because I don't know what activity you're doing. Like, for all I know, you could be like doing something that this would not even help for. But these are the Lululemon Align pants, and I have the green color. This is the only pair I have right now because for a very long time I thought that the Wonder Unders from Lululemon were like where it's at. No. I was missing out. The Aligns are amazing. They have a higher rise, a softer material. They're so comfortable. They really make you feel like you're not wearing anything, which may sound weird and uncomfortable, but is literally the best experience of my life. Just go into Lululemon and try them on, and I know they're expensive, but they're totally worth it. Ask for them for your birthday, ask for them for Christmas, save up for them. Highly recommend. I can't get enough of them. Every time I put them on, I'm like, how did I go for so long doing yoga and not wearing these pants? Someone please tell me. I don't know. So these are amazing. Along with that, I also got a new yoga mat, which is just right there, but it's gonna unfurl if I pick it up, so I'm just gonna leave it over there. I'll link the one I have down below, also from Lululemon, and I really love it. Having a good yoga mat really makes a difference in your practice. And if you don't believe me, I used a shitty like $20 yoga mat for like 2 years before I got a nice one, and the difference made me actually upset. I was like, why did I wait so long to get a nice yoga mat? Like, literally changed my practice. So that's just something to think about. Another thing along my yoga practice, and I just did a video where I talked about this more, so I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot in this video, but I did want to mention it because it has been something that I've been really, really, really loving, and it's the Saje Yoga Transition Mist. And this is just one of those products that before I do yoga, I spray it all around. Just gets me ready to go, especially because I do have an exclusively home practice, which is something I'd like to expand in the next year. But for now, I do all my yoga at home, so this really helps me to get in the mood to do yoga. If you want to hear more of my thoughts about it, go check out my essential oil video. Also in my essential oil video is the Saje Stress Release Tension Reducing Remedy. It's a roller ball on one side and then the dropper on the other, and this was really helpful during that like 2-week period in April when I was like handing in like thousands of papers, it felt like, and so stressed, exams, you know how it is, and it really helped me to just feel calm. Having things like this really helps me, so I love this. Highly recommend. I also purchased a KeepCup this month. This is something that I wanted to get for a while. I was realizing how much waste I was producing getting a tea every week, getting a couple teas a week from Starbucks or wherever I was going. So I decided I would purchase a reusable cup, and this is just the one that I chose. The couple things I would say about this is it is not very like durable, I would say. It is glass. The lid of it doesn't seal all the way, so if you're gonna like throw this in your bag and like drink it when you get to work or drink it when you get to school or whatever, it will spill everywhere. So don't do that. It's a great, like, easy go-to cup. That has been another favorite of mine this month. Recently, I've been doing a lot of different things for my skin because I came to the very sudden conclusion that I'm tired of waiting for my skin to get better on its own, which I feel like has been my tactic for the last like 3 years. I've just been sort of like, oh, it'll go away, it'll go away, it'll go away. Well, it's not going away, okay, sisters? It's not. And it's frustrating when you feel like you're taking such good care of your skin and your body. Like, I feel like I eat really well and I take good care of myself, but for whatever reason, my skin was just not, it's just not responding well. So I've been doing a lot of different stuff for my skin, and one of those things is my Project No Pick, which I've mentioned it a couple times in videos, but I'm gonna do a whole video about it. I think I just want to like work with it a little bit more and figure out exactly like what I want from it. But basically, I've been trying not to pick and touch at my skin as much as I usually do because it's resulting in scars and it makes my skin worse. I've been trying really hard not to pick at my skin as much. And I've also been trying to implement tools with like products and stuff that will help my skin get better. And like I said, I'll talk about this more in the video that I do about Project No Pick, but I've got certain skin concerns that I'm trying to sort of like get under control basically. So I went back to some old classics, some products that I used a while ago that I never really, like I sort of just like was like, whatever, they don't really work or whatever, I don't really like them that much. And I was amazed at how effective they really were, and I didn't even really give them credit for. So one of my favorite things is the Lush Fresh Face Masks. In particular, Oatifix. This is my favorite fresh face mask from Lush. Actually, I would say it's probably one of my favorite face masks in general. I love this. It's super soothing, also like gently exfoliating the skin, which is really, really nice. And I've been using this twice a week, and I absolutely love what this does for my skin. But yeah, so this is one of my favorite Lush products. You can only get this in the stores though, so yeah, beware. Whenever I go into Lush, I spend way more money than I anticipate. It's just like a scary reality that like I just have to warn you guys about, but I do really love this. For my skin, I would say I have like combination dry, like leaning towards dry, but a little bit oily in the T-zone with acne prone skin, but also very sensitive. So if you have a similar skin type to me, I think you'd like this. So like I said, I've been trying to work on my skin. It's been something that's been going on, and part of that is trying some new skincare products. I have been so hesitant to buy expensive skincare because I really don't believe, or I didn't believe, that anything was going to work, which is like such a negative mindset, but I'm just so used to having a certain type of skin. But recently, that's been challenged. So I went into Sephora the other day to pick up something, and while I was there, I wandered over to the skincare section, which is normally where I spend the most of my time at Sephora, and I wandered into like the Sunday Riley section and was like, holy mother F, who spends this much money on skincare? That's insane. And I asked the woman there, like, is this actually good? Like, does this stuff actually work? And she was like, yeah, like, it's crazy. People, like, die for this stuff. They love it. And I'm like, okay, can I have a sample? Like, give me a sample. Let me see. Let me just put to bed this baloney about the skincare. And I tried it for 3 nights in a row. I put it on my face, and I was like, honestly, screw everyone. This is so stupid that this actually works. So I ended up buying the Sunday Riley UFO Ultra Clarifying Face Oil, and I've been using it for not even a whole week yet, and already I see such a difference in my skin that it makes me sad that I didn't use it sooner. So like I said, I've only been using it for a little less than a week, and I know to really see the full effects of this, you have to use it for like 30 days or so. But I did want to mention in this video, I will follow up with you guys about it in my Project No Pick video. If it continues to work, then this is something that other people should be using and should know about as well. I know it's very stupidly expensive, but I'll be the guinea pig, okay? I'll try it, I'll let you know if it really does work, and I'll talk about it more in future videos if it does, or if it doesn't, I'll talk about it regardless, because I really did not want this to work, I swear. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I've been using also on my skin lately. We'll talk about it more later when I've really been using it for a long amount of time, where it's like, you know, For sure it's actually doing something. Another part of my skin that I want to talk about is my eczema. I've been sort of talking about this in other videos where I've been using certain products on my skin that I really feel like has been helping my eczema. And there was a time there was a really bad time last year, 2017, between like April and June where my skin was really bad. And then there was a time coming into April of this year where I was like, oh no, like my skin is getting bad again. Like I hate having eczema. It's so itchy. It's so terrible. And I decided that this year I would not let it get to the place that it was last year. And I don't even think that it would have gotten as bad as it was last year because I'm still eating the way I was put on to help with my eczema in the first place. So I'm still eating that way. So I think that helps. But I'm also using other products on my skin. I am taking allergy medication. That's another thing I should mention. I'm taking Flonase, which is a nasal spray. I actually used to get a prescription for it. I just wanted to mention that because last year I did not take an allergy medication because Claritin, Reactin, all those ones, all the pills really give me migraines. So that's why I wasn't taking it last year. Last year I also tried taking a bunch of like homeopathic natural allergy medications and none of them worked. So that's what's going on with that. But I'm also using some products. So this is one topical cream I'm using on my skin. It's the Flexidol Naturals Eczema Cream for symptomatic relief of eczema or dermatitis. This is a natural product that I have been loving applying to my eczema. This is something I've been loving. And then in the shower, I've been using this. So this is a recommendation for one of you guys. And I have to say thank you so much because I used to just use regular soap in the shower. And I know my skin is super sensitive to hot water and soap. Like hot water plus soap equals hives for me most of the time. But one of you guys recommended to me the Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. And I've been using this in the shower. I got the almond one. I used the baby one as well, but the scents are so like not, like they're just natural scents, aren't they? I've been using this in the shower on a loofah and like exfoliating with that, all like really doing my hands, like with the loofah, all like soapy with the Dr. Bronner's. I like rub it on my hands, both sides, and all up my arms and all over. Like I've really been loving it. And then when I get out, I use the Saje eczema hand cream or lotion, I guess, and it's been amazing. Like I honestly am shocked at how not terrible my eczema has been. It's like night and day difference between last year and this year. So all of those things together have really been helping my eczema. The last thing I want to mention is actually a hair straightener. So I bought a hair straightener because my hairstylist and I always joke that I have no hot tools. I literally don't. I don't have a blow dryer. I don't have anything. And when I recently got my haircut last, we were like, okay, enough and it's enough. I need to get a straightener. She styled my hair straight, which was like the first time I'd had my hair straightened in like years. And I was like, holy crap, it looks so good. Like I need a straightener. So I literally just went to a drugstore and picked up the cheapest one. And I think it's like Revlon something. Super like not expensive, like not even really that nice, but totally does the job. I mean, I don't have super curly hair. I have like wavy hair that's short, so it's not a lot of effort to flat iron my hair. And I've done it a couple times and I really like the way it looks. So it's just like a nice option to have a hot tool to use on your hair. Two books I want to mention. First is the Margaret Atwood Blind Assassin, which is definitely my favorite book of the month. I absolutely loved it. I also finished the Alice Network. That one was okay. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars on GoodReads, so it was okay. Blind Assassin was fantastic. Highly recommend checking that one out. And if you want to see more about my thoughts on those books, you can check out my GoodReads, which is where I rate the books that I read. And I just recently bought a bunch of books, if you saw my Instagram. So I don't know what I'm going to read next, but I'll let you guys know as always on my Instagram because that's when I talk about books a lot of the time. I think that's it. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope that you found something in this video that was helpful or maybe that you want to try. Let me know down below your thoughts on my stupid expensive face serum or face oil. Is it crazy? Yes, it is. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!